This is secondary current injection test set cum relay test set. It has got current and voltage sources, current and voltage meters, as well as the time interval meter. Here this one is the mains input cable. This is output A control, output B control, output C or D control. Now I will tell you, under output A, this is output A range. So these are the ranges, and these all ranges are controlled by this output A control, and these here output A terminals are provided. Okay, now in this output A we can get 1.000 ampere, 10.00 ampere or 100.0 ampere. These are the three current ranges. Or you can get a AC voltage source or a DC voltage source. All these are selectable with this selector switch. This control, here the terminals, and this is the meter which can read all these parameters along with a time interval meter. Now output B control is here. Output B can be selected for AC voltage or DC voltage. Here it is mentioned. And if we want to measure the output controlled by this is the voltmeter. And here ACVB, if we put this toggle switch here, ACVB can be taken on this meter. If we put this on DCV, then by selecting this selector switch to DCVB, this output can be taken on the same meter. Okay. Now this one is one more control, that is output C or D control. Output C is again one more AC voltage source that can be taken by selecting this toggle switch to ACVC and putting this selector to ACVC. The same output can be measured here. The terminals are given over here: output B terminals, output C terminals. Now output D is for AC current. One more AC current. This current source is of 10 ampere. This is the ammeter for AC ampere D. Here one more current source and here current source. These two current sources can be used for testing differential overcurrent release, or otherwise this can be used for earth fault release, overcurrent release, under voltage and over voltage release. So this is all about the instrument. Now we'll put it on and we will test. Now we will put on the instrument. We will try to understand this meter first. This meter is a multi-purpose, multi-function meter which is programmed for AC current measurement in three ranges, AC voltage measurement as well as DC voltage measurement, and a time interval meter to measure the operating time of relays. Now this meter is in two modes, that is auto mode and manual mode. By default the instrument is in auto mode. If we want to change the auto mode to manual mode, press F2. Again auto mode. If we want to enter into auto mode, press F1. Now the meter is entered into auto mode and the meter is enabled. Okay, this is how the meter starts. Now we can select the current ranges. Right now it is selected 1.000. We can change it to 10.00, 100.0. then these are the voltage ranges, but first we will test the current. Now to take the current and read the meters, we have shorted 1 ampere current terminals and we have selected 1.000 ampere current range. Now we will start. First we have to see whether this output A control is at 0 or not. If not, we have to bring it to 0. Now it is at 0. So I will start by putting this output on. We are getting this current output on this meter, and this is the timer running in auto mode. If the under test relay changes its state, now it is NO. If it becomes NC, the current measured, the time required, all these things will be retained on the display, and the output will be automatically off. Like this. Again, this is the reset push button. I will reset the meter. I will bring the dimmer to 0. Again I will start, give some current, and this is the NO to NC operation. 1 ampere current was flowing and 3.303 seconds are taken to close the contacts. So likewise we can test NC contact also. Right now the contacts are closed. I will reset. Now again I will bring this now to 0. I will put on the output. I will adjust the current, whatever current, and once the contact opens, the output will be put off and the meter readings will be retained on the meter. This instrument has got a overcurrent trip facility that we can check. I'll reset, check the 0, I'll put on, and here if we cross 1.1 ampere, the instrument will trip off automatically. This is overcurrent protection provided by this measuring meter for this source. So the same way we can test 10 ampere also by shorting these 10 ampere. These two terminals, 1 ampere, 10 ampere or 100 ampere, whatever the current source, that will be connected to the coil of the current relay. Okay, so I will check this. I will put on here. In 10 amperes terminals we are getting the current. Okay, it is not tripping above 1 because the range is of 10 amperes. So this way we can use the source. Now the voltage source, if we put it on AC voltage, now we can get the AC voltage in these terminals. Here this is the output AC terminal. Okay, now the same meter here, this display will read the AC voltage like this. As I go on increasing, the voltage is coming out. Right now it is 49 volts. So this is variable, we can set it at any point of voltage. Likewise DC voltage source, if I select it on DC, I'll put on here at the same display we are getting the DC voltage variable. Okay, so this way output A section is over. Now output B, here I'll put AC V in output B because I have selected AC V in output B. Okay, so this is an auxiliary output, so we need not to put on the output because these are the auxiliary output voltages are required to power up the relays or for any other purpose. So with the help of output B control, we can control this output and take the output wherever we want. Okay, so the same way we can take it output B in DC voltage mode. Here with the same control we are getting the DC voltage output as we need. Okay, now in AC voltage in output C mode, from this we can get AC voltage also. And if we want two current sources, one is from output A and one is from output D, AC current. Okay, and here D output current 10 ampere, 0 to 10 ampere is given, but it can be controlled with this, and here the output is coming out. So this one is the current source. If we want, we can take it. This one is the another current source. With the help of two current sources we can test the differential overcurrent case. So this is all about the instrument, secondary current injection test set cum relay test set.